When the two of you get it in your head to discuss certain things, I always end up being the loser paying for dinner. How about one of the two of you pay for dinner next time, I think this is the place. Yes.
Hey.
Oh!
Told you I'd find you. Raynilla was here,
Yeah.
Let's have a look around.
Okay. Sure. We'll go have a look around. In somebody else's house. Room? Kind of a nice room, though. It's kind of big. What is this? There's some scattered papers here.
Looks like debt collection notices. Not helpful to us.
Well, if Doredrian was in debt, maybe that is actually helpful to us. You ever think of that? No? Okay, fine. What's this?
Is this Doredrian's place?
Yeah.
Seems like a wanted woman. Whoever she is.
Friends with Raynilla, actually. And then there's... What is this?
Ugh, rot meth.
What?
Makes me wish I was born without nostrils. Can't understand how anyone drinks the stuff.
What is rot meth?
Let me see that letter.
There you go.
So, Raynilla came by,
Yes.
pestering this Doredrian for help. Why?
Your buddy Harn had said that Raynilla and Doredrian used to be friends, but Doredrian is actually a fence who can move specialty items. I'm very suspicious as to what a specialty item is, but there we have it.
Great. Well, maybe they patched things up and Doredrian went to go help her. Though that doesn't explain why she'd leave behind a note that says exactly where she's gone. Especially if she's trying to hide from this reformer that Raynilla mentioned.
It is suspicious, right? Why would you leave? Unless they wanted somebody to follow them. And the question is, did they want you to follow them? Is this an ambush for you because they know that you're on Raynilla's tail? Is it something else? Like what? What could this all possibly mean? Also, do you think the reformer is the one who had hired you?
Maybe. My job broker told me to track down Raynilla and take back what she stole for an important client. He didn't give other details, and that's usually fine with me. No memory of my past makes no answers an easy pill for me to swallow.
Wait, you have no memories of your past? So, like, amnesia or something else?
I woke up a few years back in the middle of Valenwood with a nasty headache and no memory except my name. But that doesn't have anything to do with the job. Let's get to that campsite. I'll scout ahead and see if we can take Raynilla by surprise.
All right. But listen, if you ever want to talk about the whole, you woke up a few years ago back in Valenwood and no memories, let me know. It sounds like, well, there are two options. It sounds like you either had a really bad night of partying, and things went south, which is also entirely possible. I think there's somebody on Trixie's aunt's nephew side of the and Trixie, who was it that had something? It was awful. But the other thing is, it sounds like, I don't know, something awful happened in the whole magical department or something. Maybe a job gone wrong. That sounds awful though. But sincerely, if you ever want to talk about it, I'm here. But I'll meet you at Raynilla's campsite.
Great.
Yeah.
If all goes well, then we can both get paid and go our separate ways, I guess.
I guess. I mean, unless we decide to stick together, right? Because it's fun hanging out with the four if you count Belinda. She's outside of us. But can I ask you about your amnesia, or is that too personal?
I already told you most everything I know. I came to in Valenwood, middle of nowhere, blood on my claws. Someone was screaming, didn't see who. My head felt like it was split in half, so they got away.
Then what happened after that, though? Like, there has to be an after that. Like, stuff happened, I assume, in the middle of that and now.
Well, I was in the middle of the forest, had to hunt and track so I didn't starve to death. At one point, I started heading towards this huge tree in the distance. Eldenroot, civilization. Sometimes I wonder if I should have just stayed in the woods.
Can I be honest with you? Sometimes, given all that's happened recently to me, I wonder the same thing. Because I'm sure there was a point in my life where I was just sitting in the woods happy and peaceful. And sometimes I wonder if I should have just stayed there. But anyways, have you ever tried to find out anything on where you came from, or is that like still a big mystery?
Sure, a bit. Look, I didn't know if I'd killed someone or someone had tried to kill me. I kept my head down, took any job to get by, and now I guess I'm here.
So you weren't curious at all about who you were before? What if you have somebody looking for you? Like a friend or a cousin or, I don't know, a significant other, something. What if somebody misses you?
If someone somewhere cares I'm gone, they're keeping awfully quiet about it. Either nobody misses me enough to go looking for me, or I was a loner before, just like I'm a loner now. I'm not trying to find answers on my past. You shouldn't either.
No, that's fair. I should respect it. You have your reasons and you know, that's fine. It's just, I'm nosy and I want to know everything. But listen, I will see you at Raynilla's campsite.
Meet you there. And don't go blundering in without me.
I don't blunder anywhere. Go blundering in without you. Who do you think you're talking to? Just because I've got a very large bear with me doesn't mean I actually blunder anywhere. She's actually quite dainty and light on her feet. I'm sorry he said that about you, Winifred. So, Belinda, what do you think about everything so far? It's weird, right? Like, there are so many other ways all of this could have gone down. And instead it's like this. Why did we wake up here this morning? Where did I fall asleep the other night? Last night? The other night? I don't even know what it was, if it was last night or the other night. But where did we fall asleep, Belinda? Did I pick this? It had to have been me. The rest of you aren't me, so normally if you or Winifred picks the spot to sleep in, we're safe. If Trixie picks the spot, though, generally speaking, death and destruction. But we're still alive, so clearly it wasn't Trixie. So if we're lost and we have no idea where we are, kind of thing, and I'm starting to get a small idea of where we are, then that 100% means it was me that picked it, and I made a grave mistake.
You
Yeah.
look like a capable forager. I need some help. Can we talk?
In a minute, I've got to help a friend about a campsite, and then there's something about a cistern or Hermes Mora. I probably shouldn't yell that name out loud, and it'll probably get me into trouble, but soon I'll come back for you. Are we gonna come back for him? I don't know. I just feel like we should have given him some hope, you know? Like, yeah, no, we'll come back for you, and then maybe we don't, kind of thing. I think are we going in the right direction? Maybe. This place is kind of cool. I kind of like it here. I mean, I like Morrowind, so it makes sense that I like this
You
place.
there?
Yeah.
You look like a capable forager. I need some help. Can we talk?
Another one looking for soon. Another one looking for a capable forager. Is it? Where? Oh, there's nature being nature. Hey. Does this look like the place that the nice person was telling us about? Belinda, honey, you wait here. Should I just do it? Okay. Here's the ink. Oh, no. Oh, this is awful. Oh, this is an awful idea.
Step forth.
I have.
Know that you stand in the presence of Hermes Mora.
Yay.
We must converse.
Do we have to?
Laramil has done well, and brought fate's chosen into my unrelenting gaze. All other outcomes are now excluded. From this moment, fate's ever-branching tree begins to grow again, and with it, new possibilities emerge.
Okay, it's nice to meet you, Hermes Mora. What is this all about? I am very confused. You are very large.
It concerns beginnings and endings, secrets too dangerous to reveal, and the stability of the threads of fate. Hidden rivals threaten my realm, and thereby threaten all of reality. If they succeed, fate will unravel and doom both our worlds.
Okay, I gotta tell you something. The whole fate of the world and like reality and stability of reality, like this, I feel like I've heard this before, Hermes, Mora, and I gotta tell you, I think I'm winning the other one, but I guess I can help you too because, I mean, what's the point of saving some if we don't save everybody? I am really and truly gonna need a vacation soon. So, how can your rivals hide from you though if you theoretically know everything? Are you getting closer? You could back the eyeball up just a little.
I am the golden eye of fate and the keeper of whispers.
Okay.
Knowledge and memory are my domains.
Oh, good.
This threat eludes me. I do not know. But you are the key to preserving Apocrypha. I have foreseen it, and in doing so, you shall save the mortal realm.
Oh, good. Because what I always wanted to do was preserve Apocrypha and also save the mortal realm. Honestly, I wake up every morning hoping that this day can come, and here it is. And I'm just lying through my teeth. How can I save both of them?
Let Larabil guide you.
Okay.
As she can perceive the threads of fate without undue mental anguish. They converge in 3 locations, places of revelation. Meet her in the Necron Bindery, in the mortal city of the same name. Now, let us seal our covenant.
Our what? We're gonna see. What kind of sealing are you talking about, Hermes, Mora?
The 3 glyphics before you
Oh.
contain the concepts necessary to create a contract to bind us. I
Oh.
submit to this as a promise of cooperation. You may serve as my proxy without fear of harming your own interests. Now, take the glyphics. Combine them.
Before I do, because I'm glad you were talking about a contract, I have a few questions for you. First, tell me more about Apocrypha and its connection to Nirn and all that other stuff because before I go saving the fate of everybody, I deserve to know a little bit more. I am an expensive hero, Hermes, Mora.
Do you know so little, mortal?
No.
Apocrypha is my domain. A plane of oblivion I have shaped to my needs. And this plane, the mortal realm, some refer to it as Nirn. As for the connection, just know that if Apocrypha falls, Nirn will cease to exist.
Okay, that's fantastic. Outside of being a Daedric prince, though, what exactly are you?
The scholars and mystics of your world call me a Daedric prince.
Well, yeah, I know that.
What you see is only an aspect of my true self.
Oh.
For the mortal mind cannot contain the whole of me.
Oh,
This
interesting.
form suffices. Your mind must remain intact for you to be of use to fate.
Out of all the forms you could have picked in order for us to perceive you this? I mean, it's your life choices. It's an interesting choice. I mean, I support you in your choices, but it's an interesting choice. What do you know about the enemies, though, that are threatening Apocrypha exactly?
Precious little.
How?
They are shadows that vanish under my scrutiny. Obscure figures that somehow hide from my gaze. It is disconcerting. Never have I been so blind.
How though? How do you have shadows if you're supposed to know everything that are vanishing under your scrutiny? This excites me, honestly, more than anything. I just want to know how somebody is outsmarting you. I want to go be their friend. How do you know that there then is a threat, though, at the same time? Like, is it just because all you're seeing is, like, these shadowy spots and you're like, boom, there's a threat? Or has something else happened?
Every possible fate unfolds before me. They all lead to an event I thought erased from chance eons ago. If this course isn't altered, Apocrypha falls, reality unravels, and Nirn is destroyed. This enemy eludes me, but you are my secret advantage.
If you can't determine who they are and everything like that, how am I gonna have that ability? Have you met me? I'm not you. I can't see things like you can.
That is the reason fate chose you. Your instinctual ability to succeed no matter the obstacles placed before you, no matter the odds. Follow the threads I selected for Laramil. See where they lead. That is the key to saving both our realms.
It sounds like you're buttering me up, Hermes Mora. I just want you to know this 100%. Sounds like you're trying to butter me up because you have no idea whether or not I can succeed. And you're like, well, guess what? You're my best choice. So whether or not you can or not, here you go. Here's a good pep talk. That sounded like a pep talk. I'm not comfortable with it. What if I don't want to sign your contract, though? Can't I just say I'll work for you? Do we have to sign a contract?
It is for your peace of mind.
Mine?
I offer to bind myself, to give you the power to constrain my actions, so that you may trust me. The contract also marks you as my proxy. That could prove beneficial in some places you must travel.
Fine, I'll sign your contract. Fine, but I want you to know your response was a little too smooth for my liking. Way too smooth. Is this it? Is this the glyphics or whatever that I need to do? All right, I'm gonna just combine them now. I'm gonna sign this contract. I don't want to sign this contract, but I'm going to. Trixie, don't laugh while it happens.
Fate takes many paths, mortal. Find Laramil, Necron.
Okay.
And choose wisely.
Uh-huh. Yep. This place is disgustingly creepy. Okay, Belinda, I need you, honey. Let's go see if we can find the campsite now. Oh, I'm just gonna let nature be nature. We don't need to get involved in nature right now. So that was fun. Does everybody else feel like we got some great quality time with Hermes Mora? Because I sure as heck do. Maybe a little too much quality time. I didn't need that much quality time with him at all. There was no reason for it. I don't know why it happened the way that it did, but it did. So here we are. Is this? I think we're close to the campsite. Belinda, I'm gonna leave you here so I can go on foot.
The dead more respect than the living. Leave my offerings to me and get your dung-smelling incense out of my face.
Hey, Sharp, is that
This
you?
is my great-grandmother's favorite scent.
I scouted ahead.
Okay.
That campsite is crawling with the mercenaries that attacked me. Seems like they're searching or waiting for something. But that got me thinking.
Yeah.
Why would those mercenaries be after both me and Raynilla?
Well, I thought you said in the beginning, though, that Raynilla was the one sending the mercenaries after you. So maybe she's not. Is somebody using Raynilla to send mercenaries after you, or like using Raynilla as a cover for that?
I thought about that on the way over, too.
Yeah?
If Raynilla could afford to hire mercenaries, she wouldn't be desperate for Deredrian's help like she was in that note we found, right?
Right.
Something else is going on here.
You know what, though, Sharp? If you and I had walked here together, instead of going our separate ways, I wouldn't have had to stop and chit-chat with Hermes Mora, because that was weird. But then we could have had this whole discussion on the way here. This is why we should travel more together. You know what I mean? What do you want to do now, though?
That campsite is the only lead we have on finding Raynilla. If we can get there, maybe we can find something to keep us on her trail. I'm not used to looking out for others. Can you handle yourself if we run into trouble?
Yeah, of course I can. I also have Winifred. Big Bear next to me. She can handle herself great in a fight. Don't worry. You ready? Are you excited? Nervous? Have I ever told you that I get lost really easily? So, mercenaries? Friend? Nope, not friends. So that happened. Good luck to all of us. Winifred, have fun. It's been a bit. Okay. No, I'm out. Okay. Good. Fun, right? Don't look at me like that. Oh no, I think more mercenary bad guys. Hey, are you a mercenary bad guy? I'm sorry. It's just, this is the way it doesn't have to be. But it is. Oh, you all took your sweet time showing up. More bad guys. Okay, there's a lot of them here. I'm kind of surprised how many. Like, I wasn't expecting this many. This way, maybe? What is over here? They got a swanky setup. Hey, Sharp. Can I ask you a personal question? How do you feel about stealing things from thieves? This is one of them famous treasure troves. Okay. Also, we're just gonna help ourselves to their stuff. Listen, I know, you've got things to do, I've got things to do. But there's a note.
Wait.
Yeah.
Those lanterns.
Yeah.
This is Rainilla's signal?
That lantern?
I think I've seen it before.
You have? Okay. When?
Look, someone left a trail. Crouch down and you'll see it.
Okay. I'll crouch down so I can see your lovely lamp signal. So wait, is it using the mushrooms to make it glow? Okay. So, following. Still following. This is, okay. Dead people, for sure. Hey, it's a note. It says, Dredrian, welcome to the operation. Any and all past involvement with Rainilla is of course forgiven. Do as I ask, you'll have your debt to Harn wiped out. I've arranged for a few of my mercenaries to meet you outside of Necrom. So that's, well, Winifred, exactly where we are is allegedly Necrom. Finally, we know what it's called. Which I feel like somebody has mentioned before, but I kept hearing about Apocrypha, and I wasn't sure what Necrom... Okay, we're in Okay, thank good. Okay, we know. Now, not that that gets us any closer to getting back to, you know, all of our friends, but still, step in the right direction. Per your request, I'll pay extra. So, Dimmers is still no use to me. If you can see, you can leave her alive. However, if Sharp as Night crosses your path, abandon all directives, prioritize his capture. He got put on Rainilla's trail by some strange twist of fate. Where she is, he may also be. I know you must want to get even with him, but please try not to harm him beyond repair. Bring him to me alive, and I'll grant you 3 times the promised rate. The Reformer.